Welcome everyone to Ray Games and welcome to the off season of year number 1. We're coming to the end of the season and these are the stats for the players in the off season. Obviously we went 0-162 on the year, so not the greatest, but you know, it is what it is. I gave +2 to the most valuable offensive player, and in my opinion, that was Ash Ketchum coming back from retirement and competing with the 0 overall franchise, helping us out with everything pretty much. He batted 154, so the average wasn't there, but he had 2 home runs and 9 RBIs on the season. And I gave him +2 to everything, so now he's up to a 9 overall at the end of year number 1. And the most valuable pitcher was, I think, our reliever, Naofumi Iwatani. I think that was our most valuable pitcher because he pitched a 10.89 ERA with a 2.65 whip. I mean, if you take a look at everybody else, they pitched horribly. I mean, Henry even pitched a 7.64 ERA with a 10.56 whip, which is not good at all. And this is the second time I'm recording this because the other time I recorded this, a few of our players retired. But let's take a look at the rewards for the year. Obviously, Franmil Reyes winning the MVP because of that 619-run game. But Patrick Wisdom wins the MVP. That is interesting. Gosman winning the Cy Young, followed by Corbin Burns, so back-to-back Cy Youngs. Miles Straw winning the batting title with a 390, and Contreras winning the batting title. Presley winning it, Torkelson winning it. Obviously not going to have as much awards. I don't think we're even close to even awards. But let's just see if we were close to any awards this season. I highly doubt we were, and yep, highly doubted that. But let's sim the season as the Dodgers defeat the Angels in the 2022 World Series. And oh my gosh, one of our people retired. So don't worry, I will create Summer back. I'll just have to choose one of the Joe Randoms again. So Summer is retired, but don't worry, because what I will do is I will recreate one of the Joe Randoms into the stats that she had and create everything from there. So I'll definitely take a look at these stats. I know what to do. We're not really going to sign anybody, so don't worry. I mean, we didn't really have that many players retired, did we? I mean, not really. No, we did not. But we do have our players. We do have our draft picks from the first-year player draft last year. Obviously, these two guys are going to be called up. Steve Page and Howie Gonzales. We're not really going to sign anybody this off-season. So we're not really going to sign anybody because obviously we didn't win any games. But we are going to sign Naofumi Iwatani to, let's give him a $200,000 contract over the next 2 years, because I want to keep our, best players. Well, not really best players, but I do want to keep our Joe Randoms for the foreseeable future. And obviously we might trade them away as time goes on, but, you know, it's going to be worth it. So, I mean, we're only going to have, 2 guys in the MLB that are, actual players. Well, actually, well, not really 2 guys that are players, that are, actual players. But we'll have 2 people to rely on. So, hopefully, in year number 2, we'll win more than 2. We'll hopefully win at least 1 game this season. But what I'm going to do is, let's just sim to the season, or sim to probably spring training 1 game, or maybe even a couple games or something. So we'll see what happens there. As you can see, the top right, Ghost Boy, get off my screen. Thank you very much. Have a good day, homie. So, but we'll see what happens. So I will see you all once we get pretty much into the off season, not the off season because this is the off season, but spring training. So it's kind of the off season spring training episode to see, you know, how everything is and all that. And then next episode will be year number 2, opening day for the 0 overall franchise, which should be interesting. But I will see you guys all then. Give me a quick moment and to do some things, and I'll see you all then. So yeah, give me a quick moment. See you all in spring training, year number 2. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is spring training of season 2 of, well, technically the first spring training, as we have our new guy, Howie Gonzales, is going to be on the mound. One of the new people that's going to be in the MLB in year number 2, along with the left fielder, who's actually he's going to be our best guy yet. I had to delete some guys out of the Rule 5 draft because, you know, I don't trust any of those guys. But however, if we do win one game for next year, then what I will do is sign a draft pick, not sign, but have a draft pick, or not, well, sign a free agent, thank you, as we're gonna get it out there, as we don't really need to look at the Pirates lineup, but here's Brian Hayes, and Howie Gonzales will definitely be a nice addition to the rotation for the Baltimore Orioles, because the Baltimore Orioles went 0-162 last year, and it's going to take a long time in order for the Orioles to get to the top. So yeah, but don't worry, we will be, you know, we will be doing now, hopefully, if we choose to, trades and all that. And if they're like a high overall, well, not really a high overall, but like a high potential, like at a B or an A or something like that, then I will have them in the MLB. Maybe starting, like, not really at the deadline, but, you know, we'll see. As now, here comes the pitch. Brian Reynolds going to foul that one off. So, 0-2. So now, 0-2 count for Brian Reynolds. And strikeout. Howie Gonzales strikes out Brian Reynolds. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Howie Gonzales already looking to be a great addition to the team, as that is Jared Eichhoff. And here's Sam at the plate. The 2022 season, he batted 185, but hopefully he could do better because he is a 5 overall. And look at Sam! Sam's all, oh my god! What what? What in the heck? Wow. What a catch by the left fielder of the Pirates. Oh my lord. That is insane. And now here's Joe Random, who doesn't really have a batting average. I don't think he had one, but that's going to be a base hit. I'm not going to count the upgrades of the spring training, because that would just be so dumb. Like, I'm not going to count them. But now, here is our new signee, or here's our other debut, going to be our new guy for the 2023 season. It's Steve Page, as this will be a pop-up for Steve Page. Surprisingly not doing well in spring training. He's only been batting like in the 160s. But obviously, here is your lineup. Probably going to be the lineup for the 2023 season. Sam at the top, Joe Random, Steve Page, Ash Ketchum, Wild, Brandon Johnson, Diesel Busters, Summer, and Joe Random. Obviously, I had to recreate Summer because the Summer I created did unfortunately retire because of her ability. But don't worry, I recreated her, and she is back. So you don't have to worry about Summer not returning. But let's go ahead and sim probably to the top of the 4th inning. Or not top. Let's go top of the 5th inning. So see you all in that. All right, and here you are, top of the 5th inning, down 1-0 off a home run by Matt. I think it was like Matt Chavies or something like that from the Pirates. But now we're bringing up Naofumi Iwatani, again our only reliever for so far. If we get another reliever, then that would be amazing in the draft. Obviously, when the draft does come around. So if this keeps up, we'll if we win maybe 10 games this season. Well, actually no. Maybe if we win 3 games, I'm hoping for 3. At the very, very least, 3. Actually no, at the very most 3. But at the very least 1. So I'm expecting. It's either 1 and 161, 2 and 160, or 3 and 159. Those are the records I am expecting for the 2023 season. And look at that! What a throw by random to random. That is insane. Oh my lord, that is crazy. What a name for the batter, Cannon Smith Jr. Or Ninja or whatever. As now here's Bryce Wilson. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Bryce Wilson. But now here's Braden at the plate, and he's gonna ground out to the shortstop, Ryan Hayes. As now here comes Diesel Busters, who is 0 for 1 of the day. Still down 1-0. And Diesel Busters is gonna fly out. Obviously, he didn't retire. Would be 46, but in actually real life, he's like not really in real life, but in the Go Anime universe, he's like in his 50s, but you can't go higher than 50. And if you go to the highest age, you will retire. So yeah, and Summer will fly out. Oh, jeez Louise. But now here's Naofumi Iwatani. We're still going to leave him in the game. We're just going to treat this like a normal season, like spring training as a normal season. But not really. Because, yeah. As that's going to be a fly ball, and that will drop into pretty much... Oh my god, Diesel Busters is not getting it. He is not going to get it. Ash is not going to throw it. That's going to be a triple. It's going to be a triple for the batter. And now here's Steve Conrad. And Busters is going to just sit there and look at the ball. And it's 2-0 Pittsburgh. Obviously, these stats don't count for the season. So, yeah, that's not good. That is not good either. Gonna have to throw Iwatani out of the game right in a little bit, probably. And, yep, we might have to throw Iwatani out of the game. We're not really throw him out of the game, just not eject him, but we are going to do that. What in the frick was that? What was that? Was that Brian Reynolds mixed with Joe Random? What in the heck? What was that crap? But now we get one out there. Oh man, this is just like a practice game. Obviously, like I said, next episode we're gonna go into the regular season, year number 2, which I'm hoping will be better than last season, because we freaking lost all our games. Like, we lost every single one. And most of them were garbage, I should say. Most of them were not great. But we're going to do the same format as last season, obviously. As that is going to be... Oh, man. And that's going to be a 5-0 ball game. This is not good for the Orioles here in spring training. Spring training. Yeah, you heard me correctly. Spring training. I don't know what in the world is happening as we finally get 2 outs. Please. Thank you. 2 outs. I'm probably gonna put... I'll probably put Summer in center. Because I want her, you know, to have some playing time out on the field. I don't want Random being out in center. As we finally get the out there. Oh my god. So... yeah, that's amazing. And now here's Anthony Solomento or Solomento? I don't know. And now here is Joe Random. Let's see what we have as Anthony Solomento is gonna... that's gonna be a fly ball. And now here comes the pitch from Anthony or Solomento to Random, and that's gonna be a foul. Well, actually, no, it's gonna be a ball. I don't know what I am saying. But now here's the pitch, and Joe Random will hit a fly ball to the center fielder Brian Reynolds. We had a lot go on in the off season. Like, I'll show you everything on the first episode of the opening day, probably before the game, and show you like what happened or whatever. But now there's Joe Random at the plate for the Orioles. We still have some Joe Randoms, but last season I think our AAA team won one game. Yeah, it's crazy. But let's save to the bottom of the ninth because we're gonna lose. Bottom of the ninth we go. See you then. Alright, bottom of the ninth we are Max Kranick. And we are down 6-0. So not as bad as before. Which is amazing. So I think because we had Howie Gonzales, which will be an amazing pitcher. And then we'll obviously also have Steve Page up in the MLB automatically. Because obviously we're going to need a ton of help as Random. Look at that liner to center. Perfect right there. But now here's Steve Page, who's 0 for 3. Let's see if we can make some contact here. Steve Page. Here's the pitch to him. And look at that, Steve Page hitting a high fly ball, and that will be gone. Wow. Steve Page, goodbye home run. Our newest, well, one of our pretty much newest position player hits a home run, 6-2. Gonna make some, I think he's gonna make some great assets to the team, and obviously we are still going to apply upgrades to him, as that's gonna be the game 6-2. If you guys did enjoy this episode where we pretty much went through the off season and had probably our only game of spring training for this season, so again, if you guys did enjoy, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the opening day, year number 2, episode 13 of the Zero Overall franchise. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you all then.